See, in life, so many people fail. So many people do not hit the goals that they want to hit. You probably have a ton of goals that you've made for yourself that you just don't accomplish. See, when I was and even in this phase that I'm in right now where it's like I have all of these goals, I have all of these things that I want to accomplish. I have this massive mission that I've spoken about before, right? That you need to have a massive mission, but you fall off. I fell off many times. I've had so many things that I've wanted to accomplish and I started making progress, but then I dropped off. And what you need to understand is you need, as a man, to start seeking momentum. You have to seek the momentum of the thing that you want to accomplish. So, for example, if you want to lose 20 pounds or if you want to gain 10 pounds of muscle, you need to hit that momentum. You need to hit that velocity of growth. And the thing is, once you start seeing just a little bit of progress, your view is so distorted because you want such lofty goals, which is fine, but you need to anchor down the fact that you need to build the momentum to carry you into those goals. Too many of you do not seek momentum. You that's watching this right now, you don't seek momentum. You seek instant gratification because you want things to happen overnight. And things don't happen overnight. Things take time, but they can accelerate. It's the compounding effect. The more you do the thing that you need to do to get to the goal that you want and you stick to it, and when you start to see progress, you double down on that. That is when you will start to see monumental progress. But every time you see slight progress, you think it doesn't work as well and you try to find the next thing because you have shiny object syndrome. You see something else. You see something else that could potentially take you there a lot faster. You're looking for that instant gratification. You're not going to get that. See, you're going to get momentum, and that's what's going to actually get you the results that you're actually looking for. Not going in and trying something, seeing a little bit of progress, dropping off and trying something else because you think it's going to get you faster because you saw somebody else get overnight success. That's not how this works. That's not how the game of life works, especially as a man. You need to ride momentum. Momentum needs to be your best friend. If you see any tiny glimpse of momentum, you need to double down on that thing that you have to do. It's all about discipline, and it's all about seeing how momentum is actually going to carry you to your end goals. Let's conquer the world together. That's why I created Training Grounds. Training Grounds is the ultimate self-development and fitness community where you'll learn training, nutrition, build social skills and network. You need to have a community of men around you that are elevating you on a day-to-day basis, that's going through a lot of the trials and tribulations, so that way you don't feel alone. That's why I created Training Grounds. You'll learn how to build an incredible business for yourself, for me. So tap in, link is in the description. Become a conqueror, be around other conquerors, and let's conquer the world together. I'm gonna catch you in Training Grounds. Nothing started to work for me until I started to understand that as I got momentum in something, I needed to stick with that thing. You give yourself at least 3 months to see momentum. It takes actually less than 3 months to start seeing momentum, but once you see that, that's when you continue. That's when you double down. That's when you do more. It's okay to experiment when you're not seeing any momentum whatsoever. But the minute you see an inch of momentum, whenever you see just a slither of momentum, that's when you double down. That's when you go after those goals. That is when you have tunnel vision in the thing that you're doing and you push all the way through. And if you're actually capable, you can do multiple things. Just make sure that when you get momentum on those multiple things, you continue the progress, you continue the push, you continue what you need to do to be able to achieve the goals in every little area of your life, whether it's wealth, health, relationships, anything you do that drives momentum, continue doing it and do not quit. That is it. You quit too early. You quit right when you start getting momentum. Again, it's happened to me many times. The one thing specifically, the three things in business, I've seen the most progress when I stuck to something once I saw momentum. Once I saw momentum. My lead gen agency that I had, we started seeing massive momentum early. We got to $35,000 a month in pure profit that we were getting. And I ended up leaving to go start a tech company. I dropped the momentum of that thing and started back at zero. See, when you drop the momentum that you've gained to go do something else because of shiny object syndrome, you're gonna now go back to zero and now have to rebuild momentum back up. That's the craziest part about it. It's like jumping a car if the car is dead. Once you start barely seeing the car revive, you just take everything off and the car dies again. It's the same with everything that's happening in your life. Every goal that you have in your life, you're jump starting it and you see a spark and you don't continuously jump start it to where now it's running to where you can drive it now. That's where most men mess up. That is why 99% of men will be stuck in purgatory for the rest of their lives, because they do not want to ride momentum. Momentum is a wave that you need to ride. The wave will get bigger and bigger and bigger over time. It will compound, but you need to stick with it. Your fitness goals, you need to stick with it. When you start seeing yourself change even just a little bit, you double down, you keep going, you stick with that consistency. That is when you will start to see immense progress in your life. That is when you will start to see things actually working in your life, because you're moving with the wave of momentum. Every time you do not move with the wave of momentum, you will consistently feel like you're bogged down, like nothing is working, that you're at zero. You consistently get back to zero because you refuse to ride the momentum. You need momentum. That is your best friend as a man in terms of your pursuits in life, is momentum. And if you don't get momentum over a certain period of time, this is what you need to do. You need to lock in a certain time frame to be able to generate momentum, and make it a long, exaggerated time frame. 3 months, even 2 months, 1 month of doing the same thing over and over again. Making a YouTube video, if that's something that you want to do, building a personal brand on YouTube. If you want to build a personal brand on YouTube, you post your first video, you may not get any views. You post your second video, you get 2 views. You post your third video, you start to get 5 views. But then you quit. The reason why you quit is because you compare yourself to other people who've already ridden the wave of momentum for a long period of time behind the scenes, and you see where they're at, and you see that your progress is not the same as their progress, even though they've ridden the road of the wave of momentum for a long period of time. See, I'm growing fast on YouTube because I hit my stride. I hit the momentum and I stuck with it. I kept the momentum going. The momentum is your leverage. But this thing just hasn't clicked in your head that the momentum is what you're trying to actually go find, not the goal itself. You're focused too much on the end goal of you, for example, hitting 100,000 subscribers, or you being under 15% body fat, that as you're going down 0.005% body fat, that's the momentum that you need to be looking for. So readjust your mentality, readjust how you think about your progress, about your goals, and start to actually find the mini goal of where can I get momentum the fastest. It's not where can I achieve the goal the fastest, it's where can I achieve the momentum that will carry me towards that goal faster. How can I get momentum? What will give me the momentum first? See, some of you are, I keep saying some of you that's watching this video right now, you are highly talented at this thing. But you keep starting that thing and then you stop because you do not see the end goal hitting faster and faster, or as fast as you want it to go, even though you've already hit that momentum leap. You've already hit that momentum velocity, escape velocity is what I like to call it. You've already started to generate traction in whatever you're doing, but you stop. So what you do is you handicap yourself to going back to zero, and then you feel like nothing's working for you because you are not searching momentum. You are searching an instant gratification of hitting that goal fast. You want things to happen fast. Well, if you want things to happen fast, you need to adopt momentum. You need to find the momentum that you need to get to that goal. It's not until you find the momentum to where you then can start consistently seeing compounding effects to where you will hit that goal faster than anybody else. It's so easy to win nowadays because nobody's searching for momentum. Everyone's searching for this aha moment, this turn of events before they even get the momentum that they're looking for. Momentum will tell you whether the thing that you want to do is worth doing, is actually tailored to you, versus if it's not. Because if something is not meant for you, if it's not meant for it to happen for you, you will never achieve momentum in that thing. And the reality is you can achieve momentum in anything. It might just be a slower process. So I don't want to say, hey, be patient, do this, do that, just stick it out. No, find momentum the fastest. Don't find results the fastest, find momentum the fastest. That is how you're going to achieve your goals. That's how you're going to figure out what was meant for you and what was not meant for you. That is when you will achieve exponential results. Compounding effects. It's the same. You put $1 into something, and the compounding interest is, let's say, 1% compounding interest. That 1% over time, as it compounds, will yield that $1 that you put in will exponentially grow over time. But you need to find momentum velocity. That's the goal, finding momentum. If you cannot sit in something long enough to find momentum, don't even start it. Think about what it's going to take to start seeing even just 0.001% progress.
There are two types of men in this world. There are the drifters and the conquerors. Literally the only two. Now, you can choose which one you want to be. I don't want you to be a drifter. I want you to be a conqueror. Drifter is somebody who does not have a vision for themselves, do not have any goals. They stay the same. They're complacent. They're coping around everything. I don't like being around those people, and you don't either. Now, the reality is, to become a conqueror, you need to have goals. You need to have a vision. You may not have the finances, but you do have $97 a month to be able to work with other men, to be able to have that motivation, because that's what's going to drive you the most. It's more of a group setting motivation. And that's why I created this, because I cannot help every single person one-on-one. So tap in with me. Link is in the description. Become a conqueror, be around other conquerors, and let's conquer the world together. I'm gonna catch you in training grounds.
See, they have the saying that says you get 1% better every day. That's very true. You have to get 1% better every day. You're not going to get 100% better the next day. But that 1% will then turn into 2%. That 2% will then turn into 4%. That 4% will then turn into 8%. And you'll continuously compound to where soon you'll start to see 100% better results every single day. But you have to sit in that trench of finding the momentum. Sitting in it long enough to get the momentum. You will achieve momentum a lot faster than you'll achieve the goal. That's what most people don't understand. Most people think that you need to achieve the goal fast and then you get momentum. No, you get momentum first. It's a leading indicator. Find the leading indicators in your life that will lead you to those goals. The end result is a lagging indicator of you following that momentum for a long period of time. So if you don't know what lagging and leading indicators are things that will actually lead you to that goal. Lagging indicators are basically things after you've achieved that goal or after you've gained the momentum that will solidify that you need to keep going. And the lagging indicator will be that success metric that you have. But you need to be able to achieve that momentum first. That is the goal for everything that you do. Achieve momentum. And when you get it, do not stop. Even if it's tempting to go find something else, even if you see somebody else having a larger momentum wave than you do, you have to understand that they sat there long enough to get the momentum that gave them just catapulting results. This will literally change your life if you apply this. Find momentum, stick with it, and leverage the momentum for greater results at a faster scale. But don't do the opposite. Don't try to find the thing that will be your result the fastest and then start to leverage momentum, because you'll never get it. You'll always go back to zero. And you'll always be stuck in the same place. The people who have won have stuck in it when they got momentum, and they doubled down, they tripled down, they quadrupled down. Because once you find momentum, that's when you can start to accelerate. You can start to produce more because of that momentum. And the momentum will just exponentially grow you based on the work that you're putting in early. But don't miss this step when you're trying to achieve your goals, when you're trying to actually get a certain result. So really internalize this, use this, share this with a friend who honestly has been looking for new ways to, whether it's make money, whether it's to lose weight, gain muscle, whatever it is that you're looking for. They need to watch this and understand that they need to build momentum. You need to build momentum. So again, internalize this, conquer your life, conquer yourself, and conquer the world through the use of momentum. I'm gonna catch you on the next video.